And we're live here on the Twitch.tv / the Xisuma playing the Sky Bees, day 15 in this world. I was supposed to AFK. I've AFK'd here for about an hour and a half. So I can't remember what I was supposed to AFK. Look at our lovely little bees. I was going to call them bunny bees. They're not bunnies. Ender bee, that's what I like to see. Totally forgot how we got that, but we got 3 of them. And I think what we should do is put them in a cage. Oh, no, wait. I remember now. We need 9 ender pearls before we can proceed. Aha! The grind is real. It's... Oh. I don't have a zoom key. Well, how about this? We need glowstone, and we got none. Oh, well that's not good. One of these bees we got over here drops glowstone, I believe. Is it you, Mr. Pigman Bee? Mr. Pigman Bee. Okay, so that's its thing. If I press, like, U, it needs a block of glowstone, so we need 4 of those. In the centrifuge, it makes glowstone! Woohoo! Yay! Figured things out. So if we use the first 4 that we get to start farming glowstone anyway, right? You know? Did you solve the bees despawn problem, says Saren. I did not, but we found out that leads can keep them alive, so leads are now officially part of our strategy. Python Crafts says, hey, Xisuma, is your sound distorted or is it me? It's not distorted for me. Could be you. Hey X, about Hermitcraft, I found a way to farm rabbit feet. Cool, if you want to tweet me what you found, I'll check it out. What are we doing right now though, you know? We got some new building blocks, I see. Put them over here. Might end up using that for some more building at some point. And the mason steel, yeah. Just tidying up the inventory and then we'll do the grind, right? So in here we'll put our buckets together and our tools, and we've got a spare timer. I do like this backpack, it's cool. Is X going to read the resub from Soundwave Hope? I didn't actually hear the noise in my ear. Soundwave Hope, thank you ever so much for 13 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. There we go, I read it. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so the grind involves tools, of which we will need another one. And it involves cobblestone and space and stuff and things. It also involves a good stock of food. If you hold right click on an item that you have a lot in your inventory, the drawer will clear it all. Oh, okay. Did wonder if there was something like that going on for it. Oh, it broke. Which is why it didn't do all of that. Dang, this thing's tearing through. Absolutely tearing through. Ooh, just enough to finish it off, right? Just enough. And now we've got to convert it all into gravel. This is the grind. This is the way. This is the way. I finished watching The Mandalorian. Oh my goodness me, is the ending great. It's so well done. What a great show. I like the second season of The Mandalorian way more than the first season. First season was good, but the second one felt like really engrossing. Maybe it's just because you kind of like knew everything now and you weren't learning. I got to ask a question though. I got to ask a question to chat, because I initially watched it thinking that it takes place before the Star Wars movies, the originals, and then I thought maybe it takes place after them. I don't know where it actually takes place anymore. What period in the Star Wars thing does it take place in? Because I looked it up, and according to some fan stuff online, it takes place after all of the movies. But you see something at the end that makes you think, wait, where are we again? It takes place always. Yeah, smart you. Smart you, Cuplex, with the jokes. Jeez. Jeez, I was looking for serious answers over here. It is between episodes 6 and 7. Oh, okay. That still makes... Oh, no. Now it does make sense. Now it does make sense. Right, it also answers a bit more about Baby Yoda. Because the internet called Baby Yoda, right? So I thought it's actually Baby Yoda. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I realise in chat some people are saying, don't put your fingers in your ears, because I'm probably spoiling something here. Okay, you've had your warning. Okay, spoiler time. It's not Baby Yoda. You learn that. But because everyone called it Baby Yoda, I thought that was genuinely what it was. And therefore I originally thought it was before the first movies. Follow my logic? And, you know, chat is probably spoiling it, but don't look at chat if you don't want spoilers either. Oh my, I've caused some problems, haven't I? I feel like some of the gravel must have landed on something, because Oh yeah, I can see it. I can actually see it. Hello, Xisuma. I've been watching all of your videos lately, says Lingon Vaxi. Liar. Liar. You can't watch over thousands of videos lately. It takes years to watch them. I've made so much stuff. I'm messing with you. And I was wondering, in what your opinion on the new iron, gold, and copper? I'm pretty neutral on it. I think it's all right. I think it's fine. I don't have a they shouldn't have touched this, or it's bad or terrible. I just think it's a pretty harmless change, all in all. Pretty harmless change. It's after the films where he's old. It's obviously just the same species, says Porky. Well, you say it's obvious, right? But when the internet screams Baby Yoda and that's your introduction to watching it, like I did not care to watch it, because for me, Disney running Star Wars is just, you know, a corporatization of a brand. I'm kind of aware that, yeah, there's people inside that work on it that love Star Wars and want to do something great with it, but it just... the movies, I think 7, 8 and 9 overall. 7's like a remake of 4, if I'm remembering things correctly, and then 8 sort of flirts with being the kind of against all expectations, not what you're supposed to see, but then it seems to just reel it all back in to a kind of typified ending, and 9 was just sort of trying to be over the top epic, and it just felt a little forced. That's like my only watched them once thoughts on those movies. So yeah, that pretty much put me off watching any of the spin-off stuff. I haven't watched the Han Solo one yet. I did watch is it called Rogue One? That was actually fantastic. Rogue One was fantastic. And this Mandalorian one, I wasn't interested, because I was just thinking, well, Disney's gonna, you know, just do what they do and make some moolah, right? But in all fairness, like, it's really darn good, and it captures the spirit, I think, of Star Wars well. But it's very much, what I've been noticing is very much like a Western and a comic book. Those are the two things that I've really picked up on. It feels like the action style, the way characters are interacting, behaving with one another, visiting locations. It reminds me of like a Western, like the Wild Wild West. 9 was a hot garbage fire and I'm still mad about it, says Phil. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it weren't great. Anyway, you know, so... Oh, I picked up the wrong thing. Oh, well. Oh, wait, full damage. I wasn't actually that keen on watching it, but then the internet started screaming Baby Yoda. And I'm like, this thing is undeniably cute. But as my introduction to The Mandalorian, you know, I didn't watch it and then go, oh, this must be a creature of the same... you know, the same type as Yoda. I was like, oh, it's Baby Yoda. So I kind of went in, you know, with that assumption of like, it's Yoda as a baby. You get me now. You get me now. Oh, this might be a terrible way to do things. Let's do it the terrible way, peeps. Let's cause lag. We love lag here on Twitch. Garblex, thank you for gifting a sub to BG. Monster Fan. X1. I got the name, I got the wording a little bit round the wrong way. You can forgive me on that. Thank you for 14 months, Monster Fan, as always. You can tell by the Stormtroopers, says Sierra Master. I should make something clear. I'm not like a Star Wars mega fan. Like, I appreciate those original movies a lot. I think they're fantastic. And, you know, that's kind of it, really. I never, like, got big into anything else that it did. The next set of movies that came out when I was a young'un were like, ugh, awful. I do actually want to go back and watch those again, though. I've had fun rewatching old movies lately, and I've been trying to pick out the best, right? Like, at some point I might watch The Matrix, even though I've seen that a million times. But then I started thinking about, well, what about movies that you thought were bad, but maybe weren't? Or, like, stuff that would just be kind of interesting to watch again now that time's passed. I thought maybe the original sequels? I don't know, you know what I mean. Numbers 1, 2, 3. I thought it might be worth giving them a watch again and just, you know, seeing how it goes, really. Men in Black, says Frug. I really do like that. I love Will Smith movies. I don't think I would watch that as a choice pick, though. You know, I've seen it a bunch of times when I was a kid, and that'll do. Have you seen Ex Machinima? Yeah, I saw that one again recently. I picked it out, and as I started watching it, I was like, yeah, I have seen this, but I just stuck with it, and it was really good. Because, yeah, as I've said, like, before lockdown, I used to find it, like, really weird to watch something I'd already watched. It felt like I was wasting time, or, you know, like, I should always be watching something new and see what the latest and greatest is, right? But now that I've got all this extra time on my hands, all of a sudden it becomes quite appealing to just watch some stuff that you once enjoyed a lot. Low Fat says, have you seen WandaVision? I have. Oh my god. I know not many people are going to agree, but that wound me up. I felt like I just wasted my time watching that show. Not good. I liked the first 3 episodes. I thought the mystery in the first 3 episodes was great, but then it became everything I know that Marvel does. Like, constant exposition. Like, every character has to constantly explain, like, their emotional narrative. And then the introduction of, like, the magic and the magic battles. There's just so much stuff where it's like, as a viewer, I don't have any idea, like, what the rules are here, because there's all this magic stuff going on, and you don't understand why one person's magic at one point defeats another person's, and like, there's no rules there. It's like, you know, this character comes in, it's like, now I've got blue eyes, and the blue eyes magic is stronger than yours, but then a minute later it's not, and it's always like, seems like they're trying to attach their emotional fragility or something to the power. Like, the more they can explain how hurt they are, the more, like, power and swirly stuff happening in the sky. It was just so contrived, and I mean, they tried to kind of, like, throw in a deep philosophical question at the end as well. The whole, like, the original one's named after a ship, right? You have a ship, and the question is, like, oh, if I replace the mast, if I replace the sail, if I replace the hull, at what point is it the same ship if everything's replaced? It tried to kind of, like, throw that in at the end, and I really did not enjoy it. First 3 episodes, there's a mystery, really fun, and then once they started explaining everything they were doing through exposition, it just lost me quickly. And I'm not surprised, because that's the problem I've had with Marvel. Every time I watch their movies, it's just constant exposition. And that on top of the, like, superpowers thing, where it's like, you know, you have these unexplained powers that you as a viewer can't, like, fully understand what it means. Like, if you have like a fight sequence in a movie, you can see the physicality of it, you can see the pain, like something like John Wick. You understand, like, the feeling of it. But with superpowers, for me, it's always like, okay, so you can do this thing and create swirly powers in the sky or whatever and then shock someone. But then, like, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know where the ends of that is. So when they have these confrontations between one another, it just feels like an exercise in special effects, because you don't even know what their capabilities are, like the limits of them. And there was lots of moments in that show, like when they first come up to like the big bubble at the edge of the city. Total spoilers here, by the way, and don't worry, I'll save you your time. Like they go up to the edge of it, and then it expands, but it's like, why? And like, how is it that you have the ability to do this? And like, what are the limits of this ability? And the whole thing just was really contrived for me. So I didn't enjoy it at all. In fact, I wish I'd have chosen to watch something else. And speaking of things to watch on Disney, now that I've watched that and The Mandalorian, I'm not sure what I should watch next. Have you seen The Boys? It's an interesting take on the genre. Isn't that like an 80s movie? That's the cool part, in my opinion. You don't know what their limits are. Oh, if you like that, that's cool. But for me, it's kind of like, because you don't know, it makes it hard for me to be invested in the story, because I don't understand like what the stakes are, right? Like it removes the tension of the dynamics between the different characters, when it might just be in the next moment that they just go, oh, I've got an ace up my sleeve and I can do this with my magic. And then it's like, well, like you could go either way. Like it's, I don't know. Quite a lot of you saying Clone Wars. Those are cartoons though, right? I often get like a little put off by cartoons unless they're like comedy, like South Park or Big Mouth. That was a funny one. The Boys is a Prime series about anti-heroes. Take this argument and apply it to Harry Potter. Can anyone tell me how the magic actually works, says Fegley. Great idea. I can defend that, because in Harry Potter, a lot of it is about the emotional relationships between the different characters, right? You got a good point though that they do use the magic to leverage the characters into positions, and you don't know the ins and outs of it, but the characters are so well done. They don't explain themselves constantly. Like, the last 2 episodes of WandaVision is just constant explaining. This is why I feel that. This is why I feel this. Because of this. This happened in my childhood. Oh, when I was a kid. And it's like, a good movie, in my opinion, shows you it happening without forcing it through dialogue. Whereas in these Marvel movies, it's always through dialogue. It's always like they have to explain the ins and outs of the characters that they've created, and that just like breaks the illusion for me. So I would argue that in Harry Potter, they explain, like, you see the emotional narratives of the characters and you go through their journey with them without them feeding you the dialogue. Harry doesn't go around going, well, I feel like this because of that, like, you've already seen it. Show don't tell, says Mr. Aragon. Exactly, that's it. Some good tea here. First tea of the day. Harry Potter is great. I've watched it 5 times and never bored of them, says Abby Loves Hermitcraft. Yeah, I've watched Harry Potter quite a few times. There's certainly been movies that I've been able to watch over and over again. And I like that, actually. I like it when you have like a movie that is just awesome and you always enjoy it. So more films should be in 12 parts over 20 years starting from their childhood, says Smellovision. No. If you set up a movie right, you don't always need to show things directly, and you can use other things like flashing back in time to show what happened to a character. There's a difference between showing and telling, like someone said a moment ago, right? Like, when the dialogue is, oh, I feel this way because of that, because that's the end of WandaVision. It's constantly them talking back and forth, this is why I feel that, this is because you feel this, and just they're explaining everything back and forth. Like, you as the viewer don't need to be explained to. You can see things, you can understand a character through the things you've seen them gone through. So over the course of the show or the movie, it could be that they just, put the characters in different scenes that explain how they interact with other characters, or why they behave like they do. They give you some backstory. You don't have to feed it to you in the form of a dialogue. It's like explaining a joke, says Mr. Jones. Yeah, that's it. Which is something that I do a lot on this channel. Yeah, you don't have to explain the joke. Like, you can pick up on this stuff. You can see it, you know? If there's a scene from a character's childhood and you can see them, I don't know, being abused in some way in a specific location, and then you can kind of like understand their attachment to that and how it triggers them, and then it explains their behavior, like that kind of thing. I think is so much better to like learn a character through seeing what they've been through and stuff. I am totally getting sidetracked here. Right, we only need 4 of these, so that's no sacrifice, is it? Catch Up says they literally show you Wanda's past instead of telling. No, they show it between her telling you and then telling you again. I mean, that's the way I experienced it. It was just constant exposition. I know they did actually flash back, but it's like before they did, they sort of explained it, and then they explained it again after when she's... Oh, and the twist. The twist really rubbed me the wrong way as well. Again, I just don't like this type of writing. Like, the big twist, which I think was around episode 7, it's one of those like zoom out twists where it's like you really didn't have a way of knowing. You can look back and notice some of her behaviour was odd at particular times, but like it's just a zoom out twist. It's just like, oh, let's show you what you couldn't see on camera up until this point, and I just find that lame. I just find that kind of writing lazy. Because they could have put more of that in there so you could start to think about it, but it just comes out of the blue. So, anyway, I'll stop banging on about it. I just really didn't enjoy it. Right. So, now we should, in theory, be producing glowstone passively. Oh, and I can actually breed them together. Let's do that quickly. Get a third one in there, right, that will slowly grow up, or glow up, get it, because of glowstone. Dude, what's going on? Okay, maybe I picked up 3 bits of glowstone there. Sometimes it does that when you click twice, you get 3. Okay, Smellovision says, with Agatha there are multiple scenes where she acts strange. The viewer sees what the main characters saw. The car scene is the biggest example. Yeah, true, but again, it's like, because it's magic that you don't understand and is explained to you, you don't even know if she's a real person or not, like, or where the magic's coming from. It's the superhero stuff, like super pads. It throws me off. I don't understand the stakes. But hey, maybe it's just me. You should try Wall-E. Yeah, I watched Wall-E when it came out. I haven't seen it since. I tend not to pick family movies or like kid-related movies when I pick out a movie to watch. I just kind of, I don't know, just naturally don't look in that direction for stuff. So maybe I should. Maybe I should pick out some, like, some good ones to watch from time to time. Hot Fuzz, that's a classic. A9 Tur, thank you ever so much for 5 months of support, dude. Appreciate it. Prime time. It is prime time, apparently. Right, now 56 is going to get us some really good odds. Plus we got that netherrack. What about Solar Opposites? Same creator as Rick and Morty. Oh, interesting. I mean, I like Rick and Morty, and there's a new season in the future to look forward to. That one I'm going to definitely search after. Up movie is very good. I'm not sure if I actually ever watched Up. Official Copcat says, watch Daredevil. Well, I'm pretty much done with trying to watch Marvel stuff, so... Lucro says, please try the Clone Wars. It's much more enjoyable for an older audience as well. Yeah, I might do. I'll have a think. I appreciate the suggestions. I really want to watch Game of Thrones again, but at the same time, like, knowing the ending, it's like... It's actually like a massive put-off. It's like the worst ending to a show ever. They just totally bowed. They went, yeah, we're done with this now, let's speed it up. Have I watched Baby Driver? I love that movie. That's the one with the music like heavily integrated into it, right? If you do watch the Clone Wars, skip season 1. Yeah, a few people said that. 12 Angry Men is really good, says Nathy. Yeah, that's one of my favourite movies ever, 12 Angry Men. I adore that movie. So good. Like, even if you've seen it a couple of times, like, the dialogue always makes you think. Always gets you thinking. So, as we, look at it. Wait, 11? Oh yeah, of course, we've still got the dust rolling on, right? So I can just keep upping our odds. Now, because everything's automated, like, now all I do is look here, and now we've got 3. We need 9, remember? And I don't know how much more of this stuff we're going to have to go through. But that was an epic grind just to get 9 of these. Oh look, we're out already. So at that pace, it's not looking good. That being said, oh, we're fast on the way out here. Where are we at? 4 ender pearls. We've got a noise here. It's Simulation 115 here with Cheers and Bits saying cheers for one of my favourite YouTubers. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate that support. Glad you enjoy what we do on the tube. And I hope you enjoy what we do here on Twitch as well. Loki Force says, do you ever read chat? No, Loki Force, I do not read my chat. That is not what chat is for. Wanted to say that love your Doomable Gear covers. Thanks, dude. I really, really love playing Doomable Gear of all the bands. Because they're my favourite band ever. And I haven't played guitar enough because it aggravates my arms, sadly, and I don't know what to do about it, you know. I love playing guitar, I love working out. I just kind of do what I can now and just not think about it too much. It just needs time to heal. Do you already have netherite? Well, we can get netherite, but it's not really useful to us at the moment. So yeah, essentially we probably need to do another couple rounds of that. That just feels like madness. So maybe we'll focus on getting a few more things organised with our current resources. They Live. I want to do a Carpenter marathon again next year. I've seen a lot of the Carpenter movies, including They Live. They're classics of their era, really. We got Zero Sniper here for 35 months. 35 months has been a long time. 1 month till 3 years. Indeed. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate that continued support. ICS Vortex voice is magically. Oh, it is. I mean, absolutely love it. Funny you bring him up because he sang really well on Well, he sings really well on all the records he's on, right? But on Spiritual Black Dimensions, like, his voice was just such an amazing part of that record. And I was browsing some random stuff on Wikipedia with Astanu, who is the guitarist. So for you specifically, like, if you go look him up, he's on some other records, and there's this other record with this other band, and I brought it today, released in 1999. And like, I read the first line on the wiki, and it said, "Sounds like Spiritual Black Dimensions," and I went, buying it. And, you know, it didn't sound like exactly like that record, and it wasn't immediately apparently as good, but like, I just, yeah, I got myself a record there I'm definitely going to listen to. You might like it as well. When we upgrade the storage, says ID280, probably when we need to. As of right now, though, I'm not really sure what to do. Like, we want to get the Ender Pearls going for future projects. And I kind of forgot on how we were trying to get more of them, because maybe what I should do now is take, like, a couple of these back. I just realised something. Okay, no, that is actually all set up and ready to go. So we should have another honeycomb being activated down here. We've got a spider down there as well. I'm pretty sure it's these that you use to breed with the cobblestone one. Yeah, so glowstone, cobblestone, enderbee. So we got those. Glowstone, Ender Bee. What am I trying to think? Leads is the other thing we need. And we got some of those. Dang. Also, we've got loads of honey and stuff coming in now. We can probably craft more of those other bees. So, really, it's like bee management time, right? 1, 2. Where'd the other one go? Here you are. So let's get you and cobble. There you are. We only got 1 cobble in this room. That one's a cobble one too, right? And that's a steel bee. We need a second cobble bee. Low Fat says, dang, that's an ugly bee. To be fair, quite a few of them are ugly. Ugly is what they are. Where's my cabble at? That's not cabble though, is it? That's a civ bee. Dang it, I've got all sorts of confused around here. And they're definitely... There needs to be some seriously sorting out going on here, because they were not the same type of bee. I saw... Actually, you're the one... Wait, there's an emerald and redstone one in there? What is going on? How do they do this? How did an emerald and redstone get all the way over there from over here? Maybe those ones that went missing earlier, maybe somehow they teleported up here. Okay, now that's a sand one. That actually is where it is. But how an emerald one got over here, that is a mystery to me. Because that is a long way for it to go, right? Whew, long way for it to go. So, in that case, do I have... I probably have the means to craft an extra bee here. Or several. So the ones that we got left to do are the snowballs and the sieves. And if you remember how we craft them, it's the honey blocks and the honeycomb blocks. Now we got lots of honeycomb for more of that. And we've got a bunch of bottles to make more as well. So the recipe of that. There we go. Okay, so... There it is. Bam. That is the way. So it's 8. Well, those in the corners, and then the rest around the edges. So now we have both the snow and the marble bee. Then what we want to do is make 1 extra cobble bee, I guess. And that uses up all of that. Cool, alright, let's get back in there. Let's get our cobblestone, we've got our glowstone, we've got a noise in the ear. We got Demon King 98 here with 11 months subscribing. Thank you so much, my dude. Kolaga is here with a subscription. Rebecca 11 has gifted a sub to Lucky Force. Thank you for doing that. And we got Challenge the Sensei here for 10 months. Getting close to episode 1000 now. Can't imagine anything better than episode 666. Guess we're just going to have to wait and see. It's not going to be like anything like that. Let me tell you that. The days of me doing some like elaborate, crazy over-the-top videos are kind of gone. You know, I like the day-to-day of playing on Hermitcraft and putting together my episodes, you know. But that could change. That could definitely change, because it's all about inspiration, really. I've you know, explored that. I've done that now. I've done those kind of crazy videos, and they were a lot of fun, but like you exhaust that creative energy, essentially. Did we put anything in that chest? Nope. I do actually tend to walk around with everything that I need, don't I? We've got Gamera97 here, gifting a sub to Tregil the Menace. Thank you for gifting the sub, appreciating the support. Same to Rebecca as well, thank you. Slightly Immortal is here with the cheers and bits, saying, gotta say, I love The Last Starfighter for bad, but good old sci-fi. Ah, okay. I'll have a look, The Last Starfighter. I've tried to get into some of the old sci-fi. Like any sci-fi that's sort of like early 80s, 70s kind of just doesn't have the tone to bring me in. It's one of those things, if you would have watched it as a kid, like you tend to love it, but when you try and watch some older stuff when you get older, I don't know, some of it can be a little tricky to get into. Now this snowball bee, I'm betting that it's going to need... Oh, it needs a flower of all things. Well, that's super simple. I think I might even set it up on a white block in the new area. Oh no, wait. It'll have to be dirt because that's where these get planted. As well as the snow bee, we made ourselves the marble bee. Now that might help us decorate a new room, which I like the sound of. Ooh, aquamarine bee. Oh yeah, wrong one. A flower again. Interesting. Interesting. Seems like there was an opportunity there to do things differently. Then again, I guess, if you think about it, like, if this is your first time making this resource, you're not going to have access to those other things. Okay, so we'll give them a home. We'll give them a home. We've got 8 in each one. Also, what are the uses for breeding again? I looked at the other one, it was aquamarine. No, it was this one that was aquamarine. So maybe it was the snow bee that I didn't quite look up. Oh, slimy bee. Well, we can already make slimes at the moment. We could jump into both of those options really, but obviously we want to get the valuable stuff first. Here we go, snowball bee. 8 of those. This is what's really turning this place into a lag fest, is just all these bees. I should really have a chunk loader and go live somewhere else. You know? Iron Warrior says, how am I today? I'm good, thanks. I'm alright. Big Papa House. I love The Expanse. The 3rd season was my favourite of that show. Like, season 1 was like, this is alright. Season 2 was like, hey, it's getting pretty good. Season 3 was like, whoa. What is this? What is this? Alright, let's clear the inventory. There we go, very nice. I guess we just got to do another grind and try for the ye old thing again. Ye old thing. Glowstone and ender pearls. We just got to get on it. It's a bit of a bottleneck, but those bottlenecks need to be overcome. Speaking of bottlenecks, how did y'all enjoy Twitch Rivals? I had a blast. The reason I bring that up on the thought of bottlenecks is just that achievement hunt, I just did not get it. I was not picking up on it that it was a bottleneck. But it turned out to make the achievement hunt really fun. And one of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to brainstorm ideas for COTC. And I have been playing around with this idea of like creating a line of advancements where you have to do them in order. And after playing that, I see the value in it now. You can kind of steer the player a little bit, and that can make it more interesting if they are forced to think differently because of certain limitations that you put on them. So, kind of looking forward to that. Oh, we got through that quickly. I guess there's less of it about. The Expanse Season 4 gave me serious Stargate SG-1 vibes. I mean, it spoiler alert, it literally has Stargates. Like, if that's the reason why, I totally get it. I watched Stargate when I was a kid on Sky 1. Used to watch Sky 1 like after school and swimming and stuff. You know, X-Files, Simpsons, Stargate. And I remember some of the show, some of the things they showed you in the episodes, kind of like creating these vivid memories, but never really that massive on it. I was thinking you'd got that way on COTC, it would make tasks something you have to think about rather than just bash through. Yeah, that's right. Like the order that you put them in really shapes the gameplay a little bit more. One of the things we struggled with is getting people to the end, even when we make it so you need one ender pearl to get there. Like, no one goes to the end. So what I might do is I might make literally the first advancement. Like, we'll probably set it up so everyone can see everything. But if we make the first advancement activating the end portal, then that would be super interesting, because you would start it off with an actual rush to the end. Oh, I like this. Usually when I come up with ideas for stuff, I don't do it on stream. Now that I've said it out loud, I'm going to put pressure on myself to come up with ideas, and it's never going to happen again. But no, this is like... I've said it quite often, I don't do creative stuff that much on stream because like I feel like I need quiet in the mind, but hey, like this is just chatting with all of y'all. Got the ball rolling here. Like if we make opening the end portal the very first thing that you have to do, then we can make the next set things related to the end, you know, and like players are going to gear up for things they have to do later, but everyone's got to go to the end and do the things in the end to get points. I think there could be some serious value in that. Some serious value. And now my brain's thinking like, what if you split it into 3 branches, right? You got the Nether, you've got the End, and the Overworld. But what if you could make it so that you can't start doing anything until you've been to the End? So maybe one of the Overworld achievements is like fly over your elytra for 1,000 blocks. Then you've obviously got to get some rockets together. Got to get that elytra. Could make for a very different experience. Yes, the ideas are flowing. Is Skybee's Bedrock Edition compatible? It is not, unfortunately, because modded Minecraft tends to be a Java thing, as Bedrock is a closed source version of the game, I believe. Did we actually get everything? I mean, that feels about right in my inventory, so I'm good with that. Okay. Oh wait, I've got to do one more round, haven't I? Also, we got extra sand and dust coming in from our bees, of course. X, you got loads of honey in the infinite fluid tank. Yeah, I have, and I guess you're suggesting I could possibly turn those into honey blocks, right? Or maybe you weren't, and I just thought of that, in which case I'm a genius. Look at me. Look at me. Is Skybees available on CurseForge? I'm not sure if it's called that anymore, but that's the platform I got it from. It comes now packaged in something else called Overwolf, so it was like, get the mod pack, then uninstall that. I don't like it the way, like, the modding platform has sort of been encompassed by, like, a company. I mean, when it was in Twitch's hands, I felt like they were doing a good job, but then it's moved again. I find it a little strange that they haven't done something more open source and community driven, like all the modders in the community are the ones doing it, right? I mean, I'm not deep in the modded community to really know what I'm saying, but as someone on the outside, I would kind of expect the modders to be the ones creating the platform and not having some other company like running it, you know? Sanastaritus is here for 5 months. Sanastaritus, thank you ever so much for your subscription, dude. Appreciate it. GD Launcher and MC Multi are good options if you want to bypass Overwolf. Oh, right. So do they hold the mod packs as well? I thought they were just launchers, because I use the Minecraft launcher for everything. I tried to use multi-launcher in the past and it didn't work, so I just stuck with the Minecraft launcher. So I download the mod pack and then use it through the Minecraft launcher. I wasn't aware that they could be a gateway to getting the mod pack as well, because maybe that's a better alternative to get the mod pack right there. Okay, looks about right, that does. What's wrong with CurseForge? Seems perfect to me for users and their creators. Okay, so I'm quite a data sensitive person. When I signed up for the Overwatch thing to use it, to download it, right, because it's not CurseForge, it's sort of now CurseForge Overwatch. Like, they are sharing the data with bazillions of companies, and essentially it gives you the impression that the business model is oriented around data harvesting. Some of you are fine with that, I'm not. Not so much for personal data, but more so that data is power and we're just handing over our power to these companies, and you know, it kind of happens subversively through that that front, right? Oh, here's this program that's giving you all these mods, cool. Right, it's also collecting tons of telemetry data from you that is you know, valuable to these other companies. And I just wish people would see the danger there a little bit more. You know, not so much like, oh, someone's going to hack you or they know where you live. More just like the value of data. Like, there's so much data-driven stuff happening in our world now. You know, in the future, we might be looking at it like it's digital gold. We might be going like, oh, you've handed so much wealth and got none back from these companies, right? One of the places I noticed it in is in retail investing. Like, that probably... Loads of you just went to sleep. Retail invest... I'm already asleep, X. I'm already asleep. Retail investing, the thing that's taken off, right? Lots of people using apps to buy stocks and shares, right? And they waive all the fees that traditional institutions do, right? So now you've got this slick app and it's all cheap and easy, and, you know, why wouldn't you? Well, there's always that hidden cost, right? The app is free to pick up. The hidden cost is that they're getting the data. The data that they're getting is people's habits in buying stocks and shares. And guess who's really interested in that? The traditional stocks and shares people. So, like, you go into this, you know, consumer like retail space, and it's all supposedly cheap and free, but you're sort of actually being used in a way to gather data for the traditional institute. Because those companies like Robinhood, they share all the data they get about what people are buying with these stock brokerage firms and stuff. So it's just like this invisible thing that's happening, and that people aren't quite aware of, it seems. I feel like what I should do here is rearrange a little bit of the top area. But actually, I think it might mess things up if I do. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot, because we're kind of just waiting on our glowstone right now. So we'll let it do that. I think if we were to change a couple of things here, it might end up looking a little more interesting. Yeah, look, there's actually room to change this, I was just thinking. So if we make that... We make that... Oh, the uh-ohs. In theory, I didn't need to do any of this, it was fine. But if we go like that, and then put that here, now it looks mirrored on each side, which is cool. We could also put a light source up here, because I believe somewhere around these top areas is where some pesky mobs have been spawning. Now, what kind of light sources do we have? We have the lanterns that looked cool, the ones that we made in here. I think they'd look out of place up there. Use a VPN and a virtual machine and just hide your data, says Chemo Pipes. No, not how it works. Not how it works. Okay, like, the whole VPN, adding a layer of security thing, sort of true. But, like, when you connect to a website, you're sending loads of telemetry data about, like, what operating system you're using, and they have all ways to repiece data through metadata. So even when you think you're being smart... Wow, what a great time to say even when you think you're being smart. God damn it. That timing is impeccable. Even when you think you're being smart and like hiding your data from them, they've got so many ways of extracting data that's useful and valuable. Like, it's so difficult to keep it from the big tech, you know? Oh, that was so derpy. Honestly, I'm quite surprised I have not done that a lot more already. Okay. I think we're good. We obviously need to put down some torches here and there. We'll have one over here. That area seems to be okay. Even though it's all yellow, there's blocks above, so I'll put one there. Yeah, we should probably like investigate in a few more light sources and just make sure everything's cool. But okay, the F7 is making it super laggy. That now looks way cleaner up the top there, which is the main thing I was getting at. The Thegley says, you know the problem with VPNs have, they don't protect you from the cookies you accept whenever you visit a website. There you go, there's like another example of what they don't protect you from. It's way more complicated than that. I mean, I'm not putting down a VPN, I think they're good and they're useful for certain things. I have a VPN that I use, and it's like, you know, they say it's an added layer of security. Kind of is, but like, it's not the end-all answer. In fact, to get to the end-all answer, you really have to do some crazy stuff, you know, to fully protect your data online. Because everywhere you go, they're trying to harvest it. And we got noises in the ear. We got Poison X Cloud here with the cheers and the biddies. One in chat if you want me to donate. I found some bits. There you go. You don't have to though, dude. Thank you for the cheers and bits. I appreciate it nonetheless. We also got Simthing here with the Prime. Thank you ever so much, Simthing. Thank you. Thegley says a VPN is like a vaccine. It will help protect you if you catch something. But it's not going to make you completely immune. I think using a vaccine as an analogy there is not particularly helpful. I mean, I appreciate the effort, but I think with security and data, you really want to like try and educate the person on the other end to all the variables and all the things to consider, and then let them kind of add it up in their own way with what they're comfortable with. Anyways, we are now got one more grind to do, and this time we have a lot more glowstone, probably because this thing's run out. Oh no, it hasn't. What? It's still going? Amazing. Right, we need 5 ender pearls. 4. We need 4 ender pearls. Come on now. What are my opinion on Linux? Windows collects a lot of telemetry data from you too. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I have a program on my computer. I think it's called Beacon or something, and it helps you protect yourself from all the telemetry data that Windows is collecting, and it collects a lot. And I've used Linux as well. Linux is like open source and fun and interesting. There's many different builds of it. For me though, it's like there's just too much of a learning curve and a kind of you know, like there's time you've got to sink to make things work. And the other thing is, like, when you use a computer, you know, for your job and just for your day-to-day stuff, right, you rely on certain programs, you rely on certain things, and then new things come along as well. And with Linux, there's always this added step of, okay, if this doesn't work, you know, I have to kind of fix stuff on my own. And that's something I don't really have the time for. Oh, we still have some glowstone. Okay, that makes sense. That's something I don't really have the time for. And I just feel like there'll be too many unknowns coming your way, and I don't have the skill set really to fix stuff like that. You know, a lot of the Windows problems I have, how do I fix it? I, you know, Google it. I search for it, right? So yeah. Echo Light says exactly. How many people read the cookies? To be honest, so many people click accept all without finding what they do and sign themselves up for. Yep, they do that. If you look into it, sometimes you will see these long, boring lists of company names, and they're all the companies that the data is being shared with. And that Overwolf one had hundreds on their list, and it's just so obvious what the business model is when you look at something like that. Another thing I recommend is getting DuckDuckGo on your mobile. Every time you kind of like restart the session, you're sort of nuking all of your cookies and starting afresh. So when you visit a website, it sort of thinks you're a new person, although it will probably figure out you're not using metadata. But because your cookies are not there, you'll see the cookie thing every time. That in combination with a VPN helps you a little bit. But again, you're going to be connecting from the same phone with the same IP address, or information, sorry, not IP address, but like information from your internet provider, cell towers that you're connecting on mobile data. Like, there's all these little bits of information that get in there, and they can piece together who you are through metadata. You know, like the phone type, the Android version, you know, build type, some of your settings end up going across. Like, when you connect, you give over this digital thumbprint of information, and that's how they like piece it together with metadata. That's why, you know, VPNs aren't as protective as they're made out to be. Okay, that's fantastic. We have 2 to spare. And, you know, it took us an hour to get here to make one block. There's always one more step with this modded stuff. There's always one more step. Oh, and then there'll be another step. Oh, these steps. Oh, making me angry they are. Okay. I'm impatient. Look, I just... Ah! Oh, wait, no. I thought it was going to be some other, like, block to smelt in. That was it. We didn't need to do that. Ah! Right, rightio, peeps. Rightio. Let's grab some of these. Some of those. Ugh. Oh, we done it again. We done the grind. We're good. Cool, let's go in there and yeah. This guy's inventing his own rabbit holes now, says Thegil the Menace. I am literally inventing my own, aren't I? Okay, so... No, wait, I got it wrong. You and... Oh, I had a feeling that might happen. Okay, take that back. The other one. That's the steel one. There we go. One more. Who wants it? I think you just got it. Ugh, baby Enderbee. Actually, I don't need to do that, do I? I need to... There you are. You're not leashed. Uh-huh. So we let this one out and leash it. There we go. Now we take the adults. And I guess we can keep breeding their numbers up this way as well, can't we? That's interesting. But it is time to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. That's slightly concerning. How did that one... Very suspicious. Okay, this one over here's got the scraper and all that good stuff. Enderbees, baby. Enderbees. We got them. Come on. Let me place my bees. There we go. Right, we now have ender production going on as well. Just live off the grid if you really want your data to be safe, says Chemo Pipes. Yeah, I appreciate the joke. I want to home it in, though. I want to home this one down. Like, it's not just your data. It's the power of data. It's the power of all our data, right? You know, if you picture 20 years down the line, right? Imagine all the other companies are gone. It's just Google and Facebook left, you know? Like, and they have a complete monopoly over our lives. Chances are that will be driven by data. And then we'll all be like, why did we give over all of this data? Now, I can't say that's what's going to happen, and I don't actually think that's what's going to happen, but it's sort of a point that, like, our data is very powerful, and these companies are exploiting it and gaining a lot from it. So we need to think about what we do with our own personal data instead of stop handing it over to them so easily. And, you know, you can't be perfect, you can't get away from it 100%, but there are steps and measures that help. Anyway, I don't even know what to do now. Ooh, ender beacon. Wait, prevents bees from teleporting? So bees can teleport, which seems to be a thing that we've seen. I wonder what the uses of these bees are as well, like ender bee, terrasteel bee. I don't even know what things we should be doing next at this point. Like, what bees do we want to go after now? Ender bees teleport. Oh, for real? Are you telling me they're just going to zap out of there and disappear? Because that'll make me cry. Ender bees don't teleport, do they? Maybe when they take... Alright, someone else says they had ender bees and they never did it. Just go with the wither bee in my world, X. Just go to the wither bee. Okay, so yeah, we had trouble with this before because there are two. We got the Wither Skeleton Bee and the Wither Bee. So this one, hang on. This one is Soul Sand. No, that's not it. To make the Wither Bee. Okay, let's try again. Definitely clicked on Wither Skeleton. So Wither Skeleton is made by Wither Skeleton and Soul Sand Bee for a Wither Bee. That's okay. So that's not a great start. The Wither Bee. See, I remember this being confusing before. I must have missed something. There's only one page. So the Wither Bee requires Wither Bees to make Wither Bees with Nether Stars. The Wither Skeleton Bee requires Soul Sand Bee and Wither Skeleton Bee. Now I seem to remember press R. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay, pressing the wrong buttons. Netherrack Bee, Soul Sand Bee. Right. So when I press R there, we see that one. Got it. Dang it, I pressed the wrong key. Okay, so recipe for a Soul Sand Bee is netherrack and sand. And I'm not sure if we have a netherrack bee, but it's redstone and cobble, which we have. So we'll start up a new breeding operation, I guess. Redstone and cobble. Gibble, cabble, cobble. Let's go pinch some of the ones we already got. Although, as we've seen, they've managed to magically teleport around the place. To the point where we don't even know what's what. See, look, there's one here. Good. You're the one that I want. It makes me wonder how many there are down here. Aha! Right, we'll get 4 of each for this project. So, oh yeah, here's the thing. Okay, so let's grab the honey bolts that we got. Put them in here. Because we need to craft more eggs. Now, what I'm going to do is come down here. Get out of my base, you scamp! So this thing... Oh no, look! Oh, it's going to run out soon. Dang. Okay, anyway. Can I... maybe put it in there? Might also need power or something, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it might matter. Depends how many of these blocks we got, right? 73. Well, we only want like 2 more cobblestone eggs, I think. Is this the quicker way? Yes, it is. Okay, now we've got 2 cobblestone ones in the other bit. And we got Krebstar gifting subs. Thank you so much, Kreb. Appreciate it. Torbgen, Ali Loves, Code Wolf, Cats AI, Little Vifa. Thank you ever so much for gifting those subs. I appreciate it. You heard your name being read out loud, you've been gifted a sub. Phil Buckets. Oh, is it Phil Buckets? Can you have a bucket of honey then? That's cool. Okay, cobblestone, cobblestone. And these other ones are just going to hang out here for a bit. We'll pop down to the end so we're far away from the other room. So we've got 1, 2, and then we've got all these other. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try and do one at a time and then leash them. Oh, I didn't bring any redstone down here. What a dummy, not bringing redstone. What is this mod? It looks wild, says Mr. Platt Penguin. It is Sky Bees. The one, the only. Right, so, we're in. You and you. Okay, and then this one. And that one there. Got him! I just realised that now we need more leads. I thought we needed 8, we need more than 8. So the ones that are leashed are the ones that have been bred. And look at that, we've got a netherrack bee. And another netherrack bee. And everything is leashed up. All is good in the hood, homie. All is good in the hood. We do not got no more leads there. Hey, X, how's your curry? Did you go for something familiar or new in the end? Oh, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Dang. I tell you what, let me sit down before I give you one of the legendary curry updates. Now, if you're new to the channel, okay? If you're new to the channel, you can't get this anywhere else on the internet. I talk about curries that I eat. Oh, goodness me. Thrilling entertainment. They can't get enough, these peeps. They just want to know. Right, let's lower this desk. Desk goes brrr. Indeed. I went with a familiar. In fact, I went with a classic from my favourite local. And I got this, like, one extra dish that was different. And when I ordered it, they said, oh, it's very mild, by the way. I was like, mild's fine, that's cool, I'll have it. And it was really like a not that flavourful or spicy curry, but man, I love food, I just waft it down, so that is enjoyable. But what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to tease you about the next thing I'm going to eat. Jeez, this guy and his curries. Where are the old brown mushrooms at, yo? I don't see them, and that concerns me. Next time, what I'm going to do is order 2 mains, like 2 different flavoured main curries, some rice with it, and then maybe like a light side, but I just feel like maybe I'll have a small one this week. Since I've had my Halo tops and been a bit naughty recently. But hey, I'm losing weight. I weighed myself and I'm down again. Like, it just keeps coming off at this point. There won't be much left before long. Hey, we got a slime block. Why do I need a slime block? Oh yeah, with the string. Okay. It's like my brain's on autopilot. It knows what I'm doing. Trust it, I think. That sounds like a terrible idea though. Hey, I didn't get any more string. Oh, yeah, I remember now actually. Do we need the crook? I don't think we actually need the crook. I think I can do it like this. There you go. And that gives me what I'm after. Sweet. And silkworms. I love food, says the Thinky. Quoting me. Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm just a bit like... I'm a bit obsessive with food in like how much I think about it, but like overall I've got it under control. Like I eat right. I just really enjoy it. Like today I had some scrambled tofu with udon noodles and vegetables, and I had like, you know, an apple, kiwi, some yogurts. It's very enjoyable. I love it. I love some good cuisine. But I have to be, you know, don't overindulge. Eat right. But yeah, I think about it like all day long. Like the next meal, I'm always hungry, right? It's especially worse during lockdown because, like, normally you got loads of stuff going on. Oh, got to go here, got to do this, got to do that. Otherwise, you got so much more free time, and it's like it's time to think. Do you like gherkins? I like pickled gherkins. I like pickled eggs. Pickled eggs are the best. I'll tell you what I'd love. Just pickled egg whites. Because they are so tasty when they're pickled. Okay, here we go again. Which one is it? It's that one because it's not leashed. It's not leashed! Come here. Make it a baby. They make the baby? I think they did. I also put redstone on the ground. What's the betting I might accidentally hit the bee? I rolled the dice. I would have been dead otherwise. Are you the sucker without a lead? There you go. Cool, right, so we wait for them to grow up. Over in this spot, when they grow up, you know, we'll have more of these things, I guess. Hey, we got Hedgehog403 subscribing. Thank you, Hedgehog. Appreciate it, dude. Wow. The old what now? I guess we're just waiting on them to grow up as we go down the old rabbit hole. Maybe some more decorations are in order. We never finished the back wall over here, which would basically be... Oh, and we never, in a way, we never finished the floor. Like, we've got to make more concrete, right? So... Which is actually bookmarked over here, as it should be. Ah, yes. The slag, the gravel, the clay. Oh, we've only got 3 of that left, so we might have to go with the more expensive one. Which requires... Oh, that being said, I might have more lying around in these things. X, make a melter and solidifier. It's how you turn liquid B into honey blocks. Oh, okay. That might make a fun project. Ah, that's where we got the stuff from. That right there is the spot. So what was that? Melter and solidifier? Is this from Resourceful Bees? No. Painful noises. Painful noises. What do we need? Clay, gravel. Now the thing here is oh, I do have... Yeah, I think we fixed it last time. We got our gravel bees back. So there you go. Gravel, bucket of water, clay. And we still got clay balls. That's great. That is good, homie. That is good. So yeah, we can just make a bunch of this. What's annoying is that when you shift click it, it doesn't fill everything up because of that bucket. So for every 12 blocks I've got to do it like this. Do I actually want to do an entire room like that? I mean, how wide is that room? Because like each time I do this, it might not even be a full width of the room. Oh, there we go. And then we do it again. Catitude says, X, what are you going to do about the fake face reveal going around? Oh, I catch wind of that. Like, I mean, for me, it's like... It's not like a thing that I come out and deal with because it just goes around. Like... It's happened so many times, and I just feel bad for the guy who gets harassed because of it. Like, there's nothing more I can do, really. You know, this is like another reason to respect privacy. Is like, people are out there, you know, trying to unturn stones and look for things, and they're just harassing someone else in the process. So it's kind of sad, really. Just there ain't much I can do about it. Okay, those blocks can go into the void. Not a problem. Is the offer for a face reveal on episode 1000 still a thing? Yeah, I was. My joke was like very misunderstood on Twitter. Like, I had an idea, I thought it was funny, I put out that tweet, and then it was really clear that people thought I was actually going to do a face reveal. And so now, yeah, people are probably going to be upset. I deleted the tweet because it was like, I was misunderstood. So, I'm still going to do the thing that I wanted to do, but it just ain't going to be what people thought I meant. I think X is going to do a face reveal in the year 202020. That's more likely, isn't it? Rafi says, has anyone got info about the fake face reveal out there? Didn't catch that. Don't ask for the info. Like, let the guy be. That's what I'm saying about privacy. Like, don't go poking around for it. It's such a, like, odd concept that some people don't seem to get. Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm a good guy just being curious or something. It's like, respecting someone's privacy is not poking around and not looking for it. Just, you know, yeah, you can do all this stuff on the internet and track people and whatnot, and like, just don't do it. Just leave it alone. Anyway, we need to scheme for more of those materials now. Dang it! Everything's a grind. All I wanted was a nice new floor. What about that hemp block as well? We might have some stored over here now that I think about it. Or not. Right, so the hemp block that I'm going to do at the back of the room is also clay. So we kind of need like a lot of clay, which ain't a big deal because we got some over here. And we got some up there and we got some there. So where's the barrel thing that I use? I think it's just over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one. So stand here and get the clay. Daft Poiter says, I never understood that obsession with celebrities' private lives. Yeah, neither do I, really. You know, I don't care what Kim Kardashian and Kanye are up to, but there's newspapers that talk about it non-stop, you know? Not really newspapers, though, are they? Gossip columns or whatever. It's like, let them be. It's their lives. Keep your noses out. Oh, look at this. We never made the Rgb egg. Huh. I wonder what it uses. Okay, right. I'm not actually getting the thing I want here, so. Oh, you just put it on any old flower. It's one of those. Well, in which case, I've got a dirt block and a flower. Might as well just go plop them up top and let them do their thing. Could have been making that ages ago. This is the last one that actually gets any resources as well over here. Well, today has been productive in the sense that we have accumulated lots more bees. For example, I think they love every bit of it, says Turner NL. Oh dear. Well, you may think that, but are you a mind reader? Are you a mind reader? The answer we all know is no. We do not think that mind reading is a thing, therefore, you know, all you're doing is speculating based on your perception of them. And I just think it's pointless to do that. I could have used that texture in there. Anyway. What was the next thing that we needed? Sand and gravel. And we kind of don't have a lot of sand, so we'll use the old hammer again. And I guess this thing. Billman68 is here for 50 free months. I don't need to see your face to enjoy what you do most of the time. Facecams get in the way of what the streamer is doing. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, man. Appreciate your support. Thank you for the many months. Yeah, like, I don't really enjoy watching streamers that use facecams because it's like, seeing your face is not, like, a part of the enjoyment for me. I don't need that. Like, I want to see what you're doing and is it interesting? And do I like it? Do I like what you have to say? Like, what your face looks like doesn't really add much to that. So, for me, it's kind of like, it doesn't really mean much. Okay, there we go. We'll do it this way where we make less. Oh, and it's slow. Forgot about that. Maybe what I should do is hopefully get this the right way around. Oh yeah, we needed like twice as much of one than the other. Maybe that will help me do it a little bit faster. Oh, it's not the right crafting. Oh, whatever. Whatevs, bruv. Whatevs. Oh, I could also make slabs. I could also make slabs, couldn't I? And double up. Dang, I should have thought of that earlier. Also, while I remember, I need to make that variant type of it as well. So if I press U for uses... Lead plate is what we need. Lead plate. Hey X, faces are not important, only curry. Couldn't agree more. Curry reveal, okay. Where's that curry reveal? It looks like we left everything in here, by the way. You know. Oh, what did I just learn a second ago? I'll tell you what. The first bit of the room can be like that, but the rest's got to change. Got to change. Where them slabs at? There we go. The thing. Hey, we got Cobble Panda here for 5 months. Thank you, Cobble Panda. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. And that's broken. You should make a channel about food, says Spicy Lemon. Nah, I don't think I got what it takes to make a channel like that. Curry cam. Oh my goodness me. That'd just make me more hungry. I'd be watching it while I'm eating it. I'll be watching it and just be like, oh, I want some more. Oh, we can get it from this. Oh, no. We got to do it from over here. And we got Arthos here with a Prime. Thank you, Arthos. Appreciate your support, dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, really? Run out like that, eh? I've run out just like that. How do we make those lanterns, by the way? Because I seem to remember them maybe using glowstone. Yeah. We need iron plates and glowstone and stuff. And glass. There's the glass. Now the glowstone rolls in passively, which is great. What did I come back here for? Oh, there it is. Bam, got it. Is that not on my list then? It's not on my list. But that is. Let's remove that. Also, I bet you can make like steel something. Steel posts. What am I thinking of? That. Steel fence. I would like some of that, I think. And we got a lot of it because we got the old bee that makes the steel. So, is this steel wool though? I don't think there is. Did not make as many as I thought it was. I'm thinking we'll put the light sources closer to the ground and do it like this. That actually looks really good. Really good. Let's take them off the ceiling. I think there might be room to do something a little more interesting with these blocks up here as well, but we have to make more of them first. Oh god! Almost walked off into the void. Let's get those things as well. Do you like Daft Punk? I do like Daft Punk, and they split up. It's kind of sad, but, you know, actually pretty timely as well, I think. Like, I like the way they did it, unless I'm out of context. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it's going to be another album, we're out, or it was just like, we're calling it a day. And, you know, didn't, like, overcomplicate it or anything. Okay, I need some cobblestone. White Guy says building in modded is underrated. Well, I would say you can do a lot in vanilla that looks amazing. In modded, because it's modded, the rules have changed, right? If you like from mod pack to mod pack, from mod to mod, things can be very different, and you can kind of give players so many shapes and textures that it removes some of the creativity. It's very more direct, and so normally I'm not particularly a fan of that. I kind of like vanilla's ability to have you work harder in a way, get more creative to get good things out of what's available. But like vanilla's sort of going in the direction of just giving you tons of textures now, so I guess I got less resistance to that. Oh, that's right. I thought it was the stuff you made in the machine. Ah. We've only got 10 of it, but we'll have loads over here. Oh, a building gadget. Yeah, I really wanted to check that out, actually. I saw Iskal was using that in Vault Hunters to make the bridges and stuff when he raids the vaults. And someone else had already said to me that you should make the building gadget on here. So now I'm like really interested in seeing how it works. What I think we'll do here is divide this back back. Ugh. What? This back bit up a little. So I'll have 5. Might actually be a bit of a squeeze. That is the wrong block. Well done, me. Oh, I've messed up that thing again. Building gadget, fastest way for building. Yeah, well, we'll investigate it. So I'm thinking of having another iron trim between, but then it gives us like 3 blocks in the middle, which is almost enough for like this setup. We'll put 3 on each side. Have the big one in the middle. So we got that going on. That means we're going to need this one again. Aha, I forgot about doing this. And let's press F7. So yeah, we might need like one in the middle or something, although it is only a yellow at the moment, which is good. Fun fact, the creator of the building gadget is his own Easter egg in last year's MC April Fool's update. Oh, cool, right. So when they had all those different dimensions, one was related to them, I guess, is what you're saying. That's nice. I guess quite a few of the devs come from the modding community now as well. Which is a good thing, I reckon. Still got to fix our ceiling up in a couple of places, but it's getting there, this room, isn't it? So we'll have that, and this, and then that. Ah, I should have stood on that. Oh well. The Easter egg was Direwolf's cubes, which were in the cube world. Ah, right. Ah! That explains something to me now. Okay. So, is it Direwolf who made the mod? Okay. Okay. Direwolf made... Now, I know that he covered all the mods and was big in the mod community. I didn't know he ever made any mods himself. I wasn't aware of that. Right, now we also got that sheet metal that we want to make. I think you make any old type and then you dye it black was how it was working before. So I can probably just make some with lead. Do we have a... Oh, maybe it just didn't get updated. Or maybe there's tons of stuff in here. There isn't. Wait, what's going on here? Why is my tin being turned into lead? Or is it? It's not taking the tin. Interesting, okay. Right, there it is. There are no tin ingots or plates. Oh, got ya. Got your cuplex. Hey, we got noises in the air. We got Liger Gaming here, gifting a sub to Enderdan. Thank you, my dude, for gifting that sub. Appreciate all you do. Thank you for the support. We got Antonio4230 here for 34 months. Did I ever considering inviting someone on the Xisuma Says channel to talk about a particular topic? I'd love to hear you exchange your opinion with someone. Not really. I don't know. I don't have like a candidate or someone to do that with. Like, it's never been obvious to me. Obviously, there's loads of content out there on the internet where people do that, and like, it's great content. I just haven't seen a way for me to do that with mine. So it's kind of just in this phase of being it is what it is, and you know, maybe one day it'll evolve. Oh, I've made a mistake here. A mistake I might just undo with creative mode. Because... Whoopsie, that's why. How many of those blocks did I make then? Because some just dropped in there. I think I had 32 in total, right? I think I had 32. Unless I can just dye that. No. Oh, I can actually turn... Okay, I can turn them back into blocks. That's good. Let's get the rest of them then. $30? Maybe I only had 30 and one left. No, that sounds right, because I made 3 in a row. Yeah, okay, so divisible by 3 is 15. And I can fortunately craft them back. Because I was just like, I don't want to mess around with this again. All we need... I seem to remember being on the... Oh, maybe it was in the chest. Ah, it was in the chest. We got a noise in the ear from Leo Willis and Darth Raven 031123. Thank you ever so much for your subscriptions, peeps. It's always appreciated. Hope you're entertained, of course. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, maybe. Oh wait, didn't I try that first? Yeah, tried that first. So there we go. We get our black sheet metal now. To be fair, they're so similar that I could probably intersperse some of the lead up there to give it like a nice bit of texture randomization or tone or color, like depending on how you look at it. And that, my friends, is the roof. The roof. And now you can see that we're going to need some lights in the middle, which is kind of sad, really. Okay, so I believe that's the very middle of the room. Let's put this here. And have we spent all of my fences? I think we might have. Oh, where are they? There we go. Probably more than I'm actually going to need, but... we'll put that here in the middle. Put a lamp on top of it. And that's that. Now this workshop thing, by the way, this thing here, I think that will go over in this space. Put that thing in it. And then this will probably just go alongside it. Did I pick up the chest though? There we go, there's the chest. Right, so now we'll put all in the building blocks and stuff related to this area that we've been working with. And that's a way just to keep some of this stuff organised, I guess. Guess the concrete is a part of it. And that stuff. And that, and this, and that. Those. Quite a bit of stuff going on there. And then obviously I want to centre that and kind of have it... Now, this was a multi-block structure, so how does moving it work, peeps? Give me some tips. I'm going to look out in chat. Texture / noise is overrated, says the Thinky. I disagree. I actually think breaking up textures is a really smart thing to do. I break it and rebuild it again. Well, that I can do, I think. Let's take down this stuff behind it first, though. We're not going to use the heat generator again. That's a hangover. But these batteries seem to just sit here with tons and tons of power, so that's good. Okay, right, so that's on top. Oh, hang on, we got to think. That was on top. Then the piston. Then this block. I think I'm going to have to put it so it's just in front of this, actually. Now, didn't the piston face downwards as well? Ugh. There we go. Oh, that can float. Wow. I'm impressed. So, steel scaffolding on either side, and then 2 of these things. Actually, isn't it? No, it's not already ready. Ready, Freddy? I think you got to do something after. Hey, there we go. Good. Wow, it can rotate a chest. That's cool. That's cool. Me like see me do. Let's put our metal press back in there for now. And then maybe I don't even need a cable. Maybe I just put that there. I think that works. Although, it doesn't need to be configured, so... And then maybe this one just exports down. And I think that's it. I think it's powered. So then we want that, and we want this. Hey, hey, hey! Things are getting tidied up over here. Good, 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 good. Okay, I like that. We got those things to put up on the ceiling that we need to make more of. And then it's kind of done, and we'll toy around with that thing. You power the top block. Oh, okay. Okay, we need to power the top block, peeps. So if we break both of these again... So we'll do the same thing. We'll export down. And this thing will... Oh, wait. The top block? What am I on about? We'll export... It's in one of these directions. And this one will export up. And there you go. It shifted the power around. Now this thing is powered. Cool. Nicely done. Nicely done. Right, we might have some passive ender pearls coming through. 2? I don't think that's any more than we had. We'll go check up on our bees and all that stuff. Power Eye is here subscribing. Dear Shemmy is here for 42 months. And Amber Red Dragonfire here for 14. Thank you so much. We got 1,600 peeps tuning in on a Thursday for some Sky Bees peeps. Be sure to hit that follow button. You know, and if you break your monitor in the process of hitting it, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't tell you to punch your monitor. I didn't tell you to do it. Okay, let's put things away so we're a little organised again. And then this can go in the system somewhere around here. Bam. And then we've got to make those steel things. That's the thing that I'm forgetting. So it was made out of steel. There it is. So we need some steel ingots again. That's too many. Too many steel ingots. Let's make that many. Oh, that's not a lot. Thinking about how many of these makes, that's not a lot either, really, is it? How many of that will leave me with? So I want 2 more. There you go. No? Dang it! Brain, you are a wally. Oh, did it the wrong way round. They're going to be laughing at me in chat now. Poor old X getting laughed at for being a goose. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's not the end of the world, peeps. It's literally not the end of the world. It's literally not. Okay. No! Oh, trying to make me look foolish. Just get placed. There we go. And that's it. That's like the final detail in this room. Cool. Alright, we've got a nice old room right there. Spike says, I finally figured out how to somewhat fully automate your snowman head farm. Well, I'd be interested in knowing, because I couldn't really think of a way to automate it any further, right? Like, you have to craft snow and then put it in the system. So unless you've got an auto crafter, I'm not really sure what else you would do. Rebecca says, hey X, I was wondering if you had any other channels that might interest me. Jeez, I mean, I've already made a bunch of channels. How many more do you want me to make? Gosh. We'll make Xisuma moans next. Put my moany bits on it. Right. Let's go check on these bees. What's hibbity hibbity happening? We got 2 adult ender bees. We'll go put them up top and check on them, and then we should have a bunch of adult. Aha! Netherrack bee. Gotcha. Gotcha, you silly goose. Where's the other one? There it is. Bam. Okay. So if we want to do some more breeding, we need to bring this thing. Cobble. Need some of that. We need some more leads. Cobble, redstone, and glowstone for breeding purposes. But a little check up round here. All looks good, right? Maybe a lack of redstone ones. The ender bees are doing their thing. They're doing the thing, yo. See, that one's got honeycombs. This one's got honeycombs. I got this feeling like, are they actually doing what they're supposed to be doing? So we click over here. I mean, that's it, isn't it? Scraper's in the dispenser. No, okay, the redstone's hooked up. I was about to check on that. Honey level 0. Every time we've checked up on them, they've been outside here. Cathartic Meat, thank you for gifting a sub to Fear the Fuzzy Bear. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for gifting the sub and supporting the community. Rebecca says, X, you are such a derp. Proud plug time handed to you on a plate. Rebecca, don't you know I'm also a massive troll? Jeez, I know a proud plug on a plate when I see one. Goodness me. Now, what is going... I can't put them in there because they're all kerfuffled. Is the beehive oriented correctly? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Kind of looks like it's not. Right, or is it? Like, what about that one? Yeah, the way you see is with the bit of the texture that's, I can't zoom, sort of blocked. And we got Randy the Cole 2002 gifting subs, 10 of them. Oh my goodness me, Randy, thank you, my dude. Leo Lemon, Volpine Alchemist, Glasgow Online, Valden, Paxiaz, Rikumaru, Juwai 4, Axe Kicker, CD-ROM OW, Renum Ferraria. You've all been gifted subs by Randy. Randy, thank you so much. Appreciate all you do. Thank you for gifting the subs as well, my dude. What is the theory here then, peeps? What is the theory here? I'm not sure what it is. But Netherrack is part of what we're doing. Let's go. It's always that double R. So in here, we'll see that it wants to be on Netherrack. Be on Netherrack. Oh, get it? Okay, it is very simple for us to make some of that. Yeah, that'll do. This was the very last one. And then we need a repeater. So we've got to go craft a repeater after this. Oh, just one more thing. Always one more thing, isn't there? Oh, and actually I should breed them once they're in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they all wanted to go. They all wanted to go home. To their new home. Maybe take them out and put them back. Yeah, that's a good idea really, isn't it? Might as well. What was I coming down here to do? Something... Oh, yeah, I remember. Repeater. Do we have any of those torches left? We do. Lucky me. There we go. So now when it hits here, it can go there, and go there, and that's the last one. Good stuff. Right, my little bees, what's wrong with you? Maybe we just replace this. Ah, killer bees! No, don't blow up! Do not blow up! Oh my goodness me, that is a killer bee right there. That is also a great thumbnail. Okay, got the thumbnail, it's the killer bee. Oh my word, what a goose! What a silly goose I am. Let them make silly noises while I send off my thumbnail. Okay, I don't want to accidentally click on anything. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze! Sneezing's not good. Whew! I think that didn't mute. You might have heard that. I don't know, it looked like it didn't mute properly. I used the physical one rather than the digital mute. Oh, it muted. Good, because that was loud, right? That would have burst your eardrums, and then I would have had to have written an apology letter. You know? I apologise for my bodily functions. Hey, what's going on up here? Oh, I know what's going on up here. Stuff got backed up. Hey, are there any new... Oh, here we go. This is always fun, isn't it? RGB, that's me. I think we ate all of those new ones. Okay, now for the other side. Oh, this is just tricky. Marble. I want marble. Got it. Snowball. It's mine. So, 3 new meals for me to eat. The problem is, we probably just broke... No. Oh, yeah, yes. We've broken stuff. And it's just clogged up the old inventory down here. Dang, I mean, that was a lot of cloggage. Oh, and I get some leads back. Beautiful. Wow, it's amazing how much it goofed all of that up. Okay, anyway. Wait, have I done the pigment one yet? I might not have. Right, I'm hungry. One more. This is a clever way for me to fall off the edge if I'm not careful. Oh, the sound effects. Ow. Oh, top quality entertainment. Okay. Right, we've done those ones. Hey, I never actually got the thing I came down here for now that I think about it. Next one. Yes. More hearts. Another one. And another one. Cool. Cool. Yeah, look, it's still... No! It's still got all the wrong things. And it's doing all of this at its normal speed, I guess. We might need to expand this array at some point, but right now it is actually genuinely backed up. More leads. I don't think we've got the thing we came here for, which was the beehive. Now, it might be in the pipes, it might also be up here, but it's not in either of those things. So it might be a while before we actually see it. Let's therefore take out... Oh, do you see the way the arrow was moving there? We're going to empty every single one of these and see if the one we want comes through. Nope, because it might be like stuck in a pipe. Doesn't look promising, does it? It's not already in my inventory before someone calls me a derp. There it is. There it is. Bam. Almost off the edge. Almost. Let's get them all in. Cool. Cool. Come on. We got what we came here for. And we place it like this. Then we put our busy bees back. Come on, busy bees. Did that one pop into the thing? They look like they don't want to go in. Which is concerning. Tell you what I'll do here. Nope, doesn't want to throw it. There we go. What soundtrack is this soundtrack from? It's really good, but it sounds like a story, says Loneliest Ghost. We're listening to Orang. It's not a soundtrack, but it's the soundtrack to his imagination. It's Imagination Never Fails by Orang. Did you listen to the new Hiatus Curtis song? They're a pretty unique band. I unsubscribed from them because they kept posting like stuff that I wasn't terribly interested in. So I must have missed the actual new song. I'll just take damage then when I hit the bread. Felt like my screen shook or something. Oh, and now I've gone and put away, you know, all the stuff that we actually need. Of course, of course. Which is redstone, glowstone, and cobble. All the stones, all the stones. Also, we had some netherrack, right? Like, where did that go? I do not recall having netherrack stored in here, but I must have then. There it is. I guess we put netherrack bees in there. Oh, there's another one we've got to eat. We've got to eat the netherrack bee. We got Banana Better being gifted a sub by Anna Bomb Banana. Anna, thank you as always for looking out for the other bananas. Appreciate it. We got Rebecca gifting a sub to Maxo Milano. Thank you for the gifted subs. Always appreciate it, peeps. Always appreciate it. Winnie says no ender bees because they use the regular beehive. Wait, what? They use the regular beehive as opposed to the upgraded one? Why would they do that? That's a bit odd. Oh, I do actually have my leads. So, over here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's not what I wanted to do! Ah. Ah, what a derp. Okay, so I'm going to grab that little guy. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen to you. I guess I can only breed 2 of them then, right, this time? What a wally. Okay, that one and this one. Where are the little guys? I see one. Yeah, got ya. 2, got ya. In you go. And then that there, right? Someone was suggesting a special ender beehive that doesn't exist. Oh, okay, the old suggestion that doesn't exist. Classic. Fegley's here gifting subs to Mariah Lolita, When You Walking, Gaze DD, Spec King, Vessa Farry. Thank you for the gifted subs. We also have Bay Tad Daniel here gifting subs. Incredible. Tons of gifted subs today. Suddy 250295, Cosmic Candy, Ressi, Tease, AJ Silver 7, Gladrums, Call Me Quinn, Quaggery Peck, Blue Jay Isle, Odiggy, and K4 Wah. You've all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thank you in chat. Appreciating those gifted subs as always, peeps. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's not do the same derp again, okay? That was a bad derp. Oh, wait a minute. There's only one cobble in here now? We've lost a cobble bee. We have lost a cobble bee to unknown causes, okay? Another mystery disappearance of a bee. It's just what it is with this mod pack, isn't it? That is just what it is. We've got Bald Seagull here, subscribed with the Prime. And we got a Moogles Doodles here for 10 months. Appreciate it, as always. Thank you. Thank you, peeps. Now, the Netherrack one we need to breed with the Soul Sand one, right? I think is the idea. Ooh. Ooh, where do we get the gold one from then? Sand. Oh, well, we got loads of those. So we'll be doing that next, I guess. You moved them to the redstone place, X. Did I? Wait, Anna says I omitted to a derp and I should press the button. What derp is this? Hey, more gifted subs. We got Dedris98 gifting 5 subs. Miss Lenore, Draguma, H8B1T, Chase Ahara, and now use Ashami. Jeez, I probably butchered that name, but thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Vein mining my base floor. Was that a derp? Yeah. Oh, the price of the derp coin is going up, 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 up. To the moon, they said. To the moon. I had to check that derp in late because I didn't press it. Oh, I'm surprised you all held out for that long. I mean, geez, I thought you would have forgotten by now, you know. Right, I feel like we need a new project room. We need to start... Oh, speaking of which, we need a... Oh, okay. And I know what materials I want to use for this room. I want to use some terracotta. Like, let's get vanilla up in here, you know. Is there a terracotta bee? If there isn't, I will quit this game forever and never play Minecraft again. There isn't! Oh, goodness me! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Have my fingers crossed. I have my fingers crossed. Ah! Got myself out of that one. Whew. Glad I thought ahead. Oh, we do have some terracotta. Oh, we've got quite a lot. We've got quite a lot stashed up. I think because we were going to do more stuff with that. Now, there's a whole thing that we can do here. We could potentially put this all into a dimensional chest. And that dimensional chest could bring things over here. I like it. Now, what do we need our ender pearls for? We are not... Wait, I got 2 more. Wait. That means they're working. Right? I did not have 2 more a moment ago. Yes! The ender bees are working. There will be more, y'all. There will be more of y'all. Okay, good news, good news. This is now passive income. Therefore, all at 5! 5! This is passive income. We're good, we're good. Okay, so in that goes. We now are allowed to spend this on stuff. Right, here's what we're going to do. It's called dimensional storage. And it requires a dimensional core. Actually, I can't really remember how this works. That thing, this thing. 4 of those. Dimensional chest. Okay, so what we're going to need is 2 lots of that. For 1 thing. Therefore, we need 4. Okay. Yep. Then we need that. And therefore that. So we need 2 of them. Aha. Crafting. Rabbit hole, they said. Well, I got the hang of that. We're going to bring the items from over there into here now. It is time, I think, to potentially say goodbye to this area. Although, now that I think about it, should we keep this space? Like, if anything, these bees are probably, you know, just causing lag in my world and no longer useful. I'll tell you what I could do. Oh, why didn't I think of this earlier? I know what to do with them. Okay, we need some glass, and we need some sand. We've got sand bees, so we always got that rolling in, you know. Here's what we'll do with what little glass we have. Well, that really is little. Let's put them away in these for now. We're going to need more, obviously. Now, should I keep this area? Maybe it'll be useful for something in the future. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like it might have run its course, this area. That is. I think we might just keep it for like nostalgia's sake, right? Since it's like a fully built out area. Also, I do not know where these are going to go. Let's put a chest in there. Okay. Good stuff. Compressed bees, says Enderdan. Just compress them. Give it a little bit of compression. Do I not have the lead ingot up there? Apparently no. Right, so we're going to have to run a bunch of upgrades into this thing and then plug in some more items from dimensional storage, which is going to come from this area. Now, we have learned a little valuable lesson. Oh, I put all my terracotta back. Of course I did, you know. Of course I did. Ah, maybe we can incorporate something here. I like... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll make use of slabs. Now, I didn't really want to make the floor out of something that was a bit tricky to craft, like this room was. What have we encountered that's pretty easy to craft and would do nice? I feel like birchwood goes reasonably well, although it would be like light on the bottom. What about some dyed wood? What colours of dyed wood do we have again? That does not... Hang on, let's type planks. That's why. Down here, like that's black. A nice pale black floor. And then build up. If you look at that though, brown and grey are really similar. Now, do we have cocoa beans? You can sieve them from sand, so we probably have cocoa beans somewhere, and we probably already farmed them. I see them. Actually, I think we didn't farm them for one reason or another. Oh no, they can't actually be farmed the way I'm thinking, can they? Yeah, okay, so what we have to do is think vanilla. Interesting. So, temporary farm over here. And grab some bone meal. You have Rgb. Oh! Wait a minute, so if I go to... Wait, there it is. Oh! Wait! No! They're gonna call it up! No! I've been beaten! I've been beaten! I literally could have just seen it. We got more noises in here. We got Benny Mouse gifting a sub to Crayolean. And also subscribing. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. We got Benny Mouse also here with cheers and bits. Subscribing, gifting a sub, throwing some bits my way. Hey X, hope you're doing good. My son is doing his first ever stream right now. He's 9 years old. Dang! And aspires to be a hermit one day. So thank you for all the hermits for giving him heroes to look up to. I appreciate that. Dang, 9 years old and getting on a stream. That's the future right there. That's the future. You know? That is the future. I wish them all the best. And you might have heard me say this before, but I think it's a really important thing to think about, right? Is like, you know, the Hermitcraft realistically is something you're probably not going to get on. You know, we're not recruiting. The odds of someone joining is one in a gazillion. I always say, make your own Hermitcraft. Start to dream about making your own group of people. Getting some friends together. You know, building together. Maybe you're not even doing Minecraft together. Just, like, you can see that Hermitcraft is a success and a wonderful thing. A bunch of friends doing something together. Like, you know, what could your own Hermitcraft be? That's what I say. Because if you build your own Hermitcraft, you know, you might get somewhere and be like, wow, I'm a part of Hermitcraft, you know? Except it'll be your thing. And that's what I always say when that comes up, you know, make your own Hermitcraft. Also that, we might put in the room that we're about to build. So, we now have a bunch of logs, bunch of dye. I still might want to farm more of it. Then we need grey dye, so bone meal. And black dye. Let's chuck these things together over here. Lots of grey dye. So this one's obviously not going to get used as much. Oh, you are a wally sometimes. You are a wally. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, we're going to end up with 2 stacks of each, aren't we? Right, now would the jungle one have mixed in with that? I'm not sure that it would. Would. Get it? Because, you know, because it's jungle wood. Okay, no, that one was terrible. That was a terrible joke. Okay, I wasn't even trying to make a joke. I was trying to make a terrible joke. Don't laugh at me. Okay. Oh, that was actually not where I was trying to place it, but okay. The grey one actually doesn't look as nice as I thought it would. Let's go get some jungle as well. Because I reckon jungle might mix in nicely. But dang. I mean, 9 years old and doing a stream. I can't. That just like I know that there's going to be young kids out there giving it a go and stuff. But it's just going to hit me. That's like there's going to be a generation of kids like growing up doing this, and then when they're streamers at my age, they're going to be ace at it. They're going to put us out of the job. That's the future right there. Anyway, I keep saying that. So yeah, look at this. It's kind of alright. It's kind of alright. I think once we get more textures in this area, it'll look better. So this is going to go up here. We're going to do it the same way we did in the other area. And that's where the terracotta's going to go, right? We're going to put terracotta across the ceiling. I'm seeing it now. It's a vision in my mind. Also, might be a derp, might not. It's not a derp. It didn't break more than it was supposed to. Also, I never pressed the derp button for that derp a minute ago. Let's press it right now. Oh, the price of derp is going up. Hold on to your derp coins, peeps. Hold on to your derp coins. And if you guys gave him the courage to go for it, I'm with him. He isn't alone, don't worry. That's awesome. That's another thing, you know, like, it takes a bit of nerve to do something like streaming. I'm so used to doing it now, it almost feels like it's easy to say, oh, what are you worried about? Just go stream. But, like, when I started, yeah, I was a bit, like, nervy in the beginning. In fact, for a long time, streaming was kind of, like, intense. It was kind of like, alright, here we go, stream time. But I've done it for so long now, I've just become relaxed with it. Oh, this is actually, maybe I can mix it up with some regular. Oh wait, there isn't regular slabs, but that doesn't mean I can't do a little bit of this, right? I think those don't complement each other is the problem. And with us doing it on the bottom, it's just going to look odd doing it on the top as well. So we'll scale back that idea. And we'll scale it back. I should really be using the builder's one. And we said we're going to do the building gadget. Right, that is next stream. We are so doing that. I mean, the fact that it's super simple to craft may just make me cry when I realise how much time it could save me. Also, I do not have our other things on us. Remember, we're doing multiple projects all at once. We're multitasking. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Ain't no thang. Ain't no thang but a chicken wang. Okay, let's take that back. And then do that. Good stuff. When is Skybees 14 out? I think it comes out today or tomorrow. But I might change that because I got another video. Oh, if it does, it's probably going to come out in 15 minutes. Let's check. Let me check quickly, beeps. I didn't pick up the other stuff. Okay, so the Steve Roach video went out on the music channel. Awesome. And what's happening next? It is today. However, if I'm going to change that, I need to do it like right now. I'll tell you what. No, I'll let it come out, and I'll put out my other video tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, it's coming. Skybees 14 will come out today. Also, we have passed the 2-hour mark. That flew by. Goodness me. That flew by. I didn't even notice. Right. I need redstone and cobblestone. Let's check up on our ender pearls. We've got one more. That means we've got no more because we left one in there, I think. Time flies when you're having fun, says Cobble Panda. It does. It does. It does indeed. Okay, where are my leads at? Right, there they are. You are... Yeah. Oh, they're adults now. Let's pick them up. They get to go... Actually, we're going to start putting them in another room. Is the idea. So, I'm actually going to pick up the babies in a jar then. A jar! I don't know why I said that. In my mind, it vaguely sounded like something, but I have no idea what. Okay. Get in the jar! Earlier in the stream... Oh, there we go. Earlier in the stream, we talked about The Mandalorian a bit. There's going to be like a new Boba Fett series. That sounds super cool. I watched the credits all the way to the end, by the way. If you didn't watch the credits all the way to the end, there is something at the end of the credits. And it is an announcement for the next Star Wars thing. And I'm hype. I'm like, dang. I like the way they introduced his characters. Oh, jeez, I'm spoiling stuff now. Just ruined it, fool. I've just ruined it. Just shoving bees into glass bottles. Yep, just doing a bit of that. That's something you can do in real life, though. I'm not suggesting you should, but you can. It just kind of occurred to me. You could go out there, find some bees, try and get them in a bottle. I like bees, though. Bees are cool. In summer, I usually let the grass grow long and like loads of flowers and stuff come up with it, and you see all the bees out there pollinating. I just kind of let them do their thing, because bees pollinating is important, apparently. Someone once told me. Let's get you leashed up. So we're going to need like 6 sand bees down here for this operation. And I also need some sand myself because of that. Oh wait, they're all... Wait, how are they all babies? I think I know. I think I know, actually. I think I know why they're all babies. No. I think I might be going mad. Let's make sure they're released. Did I... Okay, did I have 4 of them just in my inventory for ages? I totally expected them to be adults, and it really threw me off when they weren't. So I'm guessing I was just thinking wrong again. So when I bred the last 4, I just put them in jars and didn't think about it, I guess. Which is not what I should have done. Oh, that needs lighting up there. Let's check on our ender bees. Looks to me like there were 2 here last time, right? And so we put them back in again, gave them another go. Maybe they just need a little bit of that. By the way, I think when we put them back in and they've been leashed, those leads are going to end up down the bottom here. Ooh, and we got some backing upage. So these are not running at full... Well... What's going on with that? Oh, you don't put it in the centrifuge. Ah, well, that can be fixed, I think, conveniently easily. Because we have a spare slot right there. So when we do that... Okay, RGB ones will no longer be backing things up, I believe. See, look, leads are coming down. And torches, apparently. So I'm going to have to do a few more periodic checks down here to make sure things are good. Jungle planks? That stuff's still coming through. Goodness me, we've got problems galore down here. Looks a little better now, but what's the betting? It ain't. Yeah, looks like we're actually okay. Oh, that's creeper. Cool. Alright, we're okay for the minute. We're okay for the minute. So, another distraction. I needed to get sand bees. That was right. You're an iron bee. Sand is there. Well, they're not ready to come and play right now. We'll let the other ones grow into adults. So down here, as we start to build this area, we're going to rip out... Yep. Yep. Yep, no derp. In fact, I think the item picker up top is getting all of it, and it should be configured so that it's not that close. I think it's supposed to be on free. Let's check the other one. Yeah, okay. So another fix. Without bottles or fluid extraction, centrifuges won't run. That is true, isn't it? Okay. Then that. And this. And the blocks are actually dropping now. And look at this. This old thing, eh? Remember Flipper? R.I.P. Flipper. We will never forget you. So I think what I might do in this area is make this run a little bit further along. Before I go with terracotta on the entrance, I'm just wondering what other texture. Really don't have anything too similar. I could dye some. And dye it with what? Also, we need to make upgrades for this. God, we've got so much stuff to do. Maybe orange. Orange might be an interesting one. Yeah, and it's very similar, so it'll be soft and subtle. Okay, so we're going to have this stuff like so. Then I think I'm going to put like glowstone or some sort of just nice shiny block back there. Now, how many blocks we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is where it will go to. Oh, we need, I guess, a couple more of those. And that'll bring us to the front of this new area. Is that correct? No, I needed to go out by one more. Of course I did. X, it's easier to filter the combs than have it go in the centrifuge than the rest directly into storage than having the way it's constantly clogged. Yeah, but in theory, like, it shouldn't get clogged, right? Like, it's just because I keep breaking stuff and getting it wrong here and there. But otherwise, when it's not clogged, it's good. So, when we do less building around it, it's fine. But you are right. Setting it up the other way around also means every time you add a B, you've got to come down here and update it. But, you know, once we unclog it this time, we should be good. Because, or should I say, once this room is finished, then they will both have buildings under them where we're no longer building. So, in theory, it's going to kind of be better. Right, then after that, what I'm picturing over here is that the terracotta starts like this, in this space. Like that, and meets the ceiling at some point. And let's get a few more of those in. You can hear the constant popping of the bees, right? Yeah, this is going to work out just fine, I think. Maybe a few more planks down the bottom here. Remember, we're going to use those ones sparingly. Looking alright, I think. And then this will be a room where we will have loads of these things set up, like literally in a circle. Tons of capacity for it. And we'll farm those things and bring them over here. It's going to be awesome, but it's going to be in the next live stream. Oh, it's the end of the stream. Oh, I'm so sorry, peeps. I hope you enjoyed today. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch before you head off anywhere. And if you'd like to stick around and be a part of the raid, we're going to raid Pearl today. Pearl is streaming. We are raiding. So, hit that button. Thank you everyone for your support. Everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you for all the gifted subs. And thank you to all of my patrons. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.